Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher. I want to talk to you for a moment concerning dealing with a potential not gun attack per se in this particular video, but a gun threat when someone wants your money or your personal items. And how do you respond and deal with someone who's robbing you at gunpoint? Let me first say this. It would help if you have a relationship with God, with the Creator. It would help. I believe that there's a Creator, a divine being that is responsible for all life and all things that we know of. But with that said, there are those of you that may be atheist, non-denominational, or you just simply don't believe that there is a God. This is no indictment against you. Uh, if that is your status or your stance, position, then that's fine. I'm talking about how to deal with someone who holds you up at gunpoint and they want your property. I have been held at gunpoint before, about 10 years ago, in a friend of mine's store. We were told to lay on the floor, and then I was asked to get up and open the cash registers and dump all of the money in a bag, and then they left after telling us to lay back down on the floor again. Now, I and we were all fortunate that the individual only wanted the money and that they did not want to harm us. This is not always the case. There have been, and there continues to be, many situations that occur where people are robbed at gunpoint and they are shot and even killed all of the time. It just depends on the mind state of the individual that's carrying out the robbery. Sometimes they don't want witnesses. Sometimes they're probably high on some sort of drug or what have you. They might be angry at the world or angry at someone. It may be some words that the person who they're robbing might say to them that they don't like. It could be a plethora of things. But getting to the crux of the matter, if someone were to hold you up at gunpoint and they want your property, your wallet, your purse, your money, give it to them. You can always make money again, get money again, but you cannot recover your life. In many instances, your health if you are wounded by a bullet. So it is always wise to err on the side of safety and common sense and not try to be some sort of hero and not try to be some sort of macho individual and just give them what they're asking for. Sure, I know if someone takes your personal property and or your money, it's going to infuriate most of us. It's going to make you angry afterwards. And you're just going to be unsettled. But take this as a footnote. Don't carry large amounts of money around on you as a habit. Also, when you get paid, you go cash your check. If that's the situation, hurry up and put that money or the majority of the money away, or get money orders and or have checks on hand. Now that doesn't mean if someone robs you that they won't take those items with you. It's going to bring about a little bit more frustration as well, because you have to check serial numbers through the money order system and all of this sort of thing. But what I'm really getting at is make sure that you don't carry money on you if you don't have to, or you don't carry excess money on you if you don't have to. Carry a debit card or credit card along with you and leave it at that. Okay? Now, this is important that I'm about to mention to you as well. These 2 points. I think it is wise, and it behooves all of you that are listening to me right now, to make sure that you stop living your life believing that it can't happen to you. And with that said, I believe that you should practice this scenario. Go over the scenario, the possibility of you being robbed in your mind. Go over the scenario on a regular basis. And even play it out with a family member. Have someone hold a fake gun or something that simulates a gun at you, and have a real practice session, and not comical, not something that you're just joking around with, on a serious nature and level. Have these little segments every once in a while so that you are psychologically and even emotionally prepared if it were to happen, and you don't just go crazy and screaming and running and you do the wrong thing and cause yourself more potential injury and or even death, or that of your family member if you have one with you. That's one thing. Now, here's the real deal right here, and I'm speaking for myself. There are some people, as I said before, you don't know what's in the mind of the individual who's the perpetrator. There are some people who are robbing you, or who would possibly rob you, who would shoot and kill you anyway. And they might even kill you and your family. And this is probably more for people who are much older and who have lived life long enough, who can pretty much discern people's posturing, body language, and so forth. And you can sort of sense what an intent is from the person in front of you holding the weapon. I feel this, and this is what I'm really getting at. If you believe, and the individual is close enough to you, if you believe that they're going to shoot you anyway, or they're going to shoot and kill you, or shoot and kill your family anyway, I'm not suggesting that you do anything, but I'm telling you what I would do. If I believe that there's imminent danger, even though I already recognize that they have the weapon, if I believe that there's imminent danger to me and or my family, and we're there in front of this robber, and that he or she is going to shoot us anyway, I'm going to make an attempt to stop that person, that individual. I would rather make that sacrifice than to have all of us lose our lives, and especially that of my family if they're there. And I think this is based on an individual to individual basis. Everyone may not sense this, may not feel this, may not respond the way that I'm advocating for myself. Okay? So, in general, if someone is robbing you at gunpoint, give them what they ask for, and we all pray that we walk away from that situation. But me, I'm just saying, brother teacher, if I was in a situation that I felt that the individual was going to shoot me anyway, chances are I'm going to try to stop that individual. And if I felt like, if I had my family with me and they were going to shoot my family or family members, I am going to go ahead and make the personal sacrifice of attempting to stop the individual. That's what I would do. But under ordinary circumstances, if I don't sense that, I'm just going to give them what they're asking for. It's really that simple. Now, some of what I'm saying right now is based on someone's or certain people's life experience. If you don't have enough life experience, maybe you don't feel this way or may not see it this way. But this is how I see it. So I hope that this video was of benefit to you. And if by any chance you have been held at gunpoint or had someone pull a gun on you, let us know what your response was. How did you react to that situation? And if you've been shot by someone who was trying to rob you or who robbed you, we would like to know that as well if you survived, of course. So this is Brother Teacher. Have a blessed day. Yahweh loves you, and I love you. So long.